Hey guys, I had recently put together a video showing you guys how to use Windows 10 free video editing software to do things like trim and combine and split and add text to your videos. And she saw it and then she ended up asking me if I knew how to add the cards, and she had said links. I'm thinking maybe she meant the end screens at the end of your videos. You know, you see those little boxes at the end of the video and you click on them and it'll take you to a different suggested video or someplace else. And I totally know how to do stuff like that, so I figured I would put together this short little video. Hopefully it'll be kind of short, just walking you through that process, okay? I happen to have just filmed a video right before doing this, so I figure I will go ahead and go through this whole process together with you and walk you through everything so that you know what to do when it comes to uploading your own videos. As you can see here, I'm on my own channel here, all right? But wherever you are, whether you're in the YouTube studio or on your own channel or even just on the home page, what you want to do is you just want to look for this little icon here, create a video or post. All right, so we're not going live, we're just going to upload a video. Okay, so don't worry about upload with classic because YouTube's doing away with the classic uploader. All right, they've been calling this YouTube beta for a while. Now it's just going to be your regular YouTube studio. All right, this is where you would go ahead, you'd select the video to bring in. And I have chosen mine, and so this is what I had to title it in order to save it. However, this is where they don't allow things like, you know, a little slash, you know, or an apostrophe. So this is where you would go ahead and fix stuff like that. All right. So basically, this is how to like arc or curve your text using Printful's free design tools. Okay. Printful is a print on demand company, all right, that I happen to use to create my merch. And this is just a really cool thing that I have the pleasure of showing people to do. All right. So, and I actually have a default description in here. All right. But in this case, this is where you would go ahead. You would type in your description. All right. So to save a little time, I just went ahead and threw in a little blurb. And what we're going to do here is just scroll down real quick. This is, okay, while everything has finished processing, this is where you would be able to say, choose a thumbnail. If you have TubeBuddy, which I actually do, you can create a thumbnail. I have not played with that feature yet. I always create my thumbnails on Canva, which I did this time. However, when I do start to play around with this, I will create a video on how to do that. But in the meantime, if you do have a thumbnail, which I would highly recommend that you do upload a custom thumbnail, this is where you would add it. And here we go. Okay. In this case, I'm going to go ahead, select my playlist. All right, so this is going to go into the print on demand. All right. You want to make sure this is definitely not made for anyone that is not an adult. This is where you would go ahead, you would just click that. Actually, you would click that. And if you wanted to add tags, okay, this is where you would do it. All right, so again, with TubeBuddy, what they'll do is they'll take some of the information out of your title and I guess out of your description, and they will come up with relevant tags, okay? So here it goes by relevance, there it goes by score. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna hit score. And here, let me see. It will give you how to lucid dream. Yeah, that seems like it's related. Okay, and you would go through, I'm going to save time and not do this right now. I will go ahead and do this afterward. But this is where you can go in, and if you happen to find anything relevant or with a decent score that goes along with what it is that you have just made a video about, you would just go ahead and choose these. Okay, you can always add them in manually as well. Okay, so if I wanted to, excuse me, curve text, okay, you can always look in here and see if there is something that is appropriate. In this case, it's not. I'm actually using, let me see, fulls. We'll do printful tutorial. And of course, I will go back in and I will manually start adding some stuff in that is relevant. But I just wanted to show you, if you start to type something in and there's something in here that's relevant, you can always add that as well. Okay, if you have TubeBuddy's free program, I think you'll get like 3 suggestions, and then every time you go back in and, you know, kind of re-edit things or just kind of revisit, they'll give you 3 more. But I went ahead and purchased the pro version. It got a really good deal on it. I will I'll share that link with you in the description box as well if you are looking to, say, build your YouTube channel. All right, the recording date was actually today. Video location, none. And I would consider this a how-to style. Okay, so here is where you go to adding your end screen and your cards. Okay, so they do have pre-made templates. You can certainly create those. Again, if you have TubeBuddy, I have not played with that. So we're just going to go ahead and do this manually right now. Okay, so what you want to do here is you want to take this. This is really important. Okay, I added an outro to the end of my video. Okay, and as you can see, if you scroll along here, you can see like what the screen is showing. Okay, and this is where you would want to choose like where you want your little end screens to go. I intentionally created this outro to leave this entire thing open so that I've got some room for some end screens. I didn't do it properly with a few of them, but on this one I did, so that my end screens would not interfere with what is going to be written here for you guys to see. Okay, so as you can see here, you can always, if you have, you know, a certain way that you've done it on your last video, you can always do it that way. All right, if you just wanted to add one video and one subscribe, you can do it that way. All right, I am going to do this manually. So I'm going to add this element. I'm going to choose a video. I'm going to choose a specific video. And what it'll do here is it'll go through and you can certainly see what in here might be relevant. All right, so I just went ahead and did a printful video. So to me, it really only makes sense to go ahead and add a printful end screen. And I will choose probably one more. Okay, choose specific video, and we will go here, and let me see. All right, so we'll go ahead and I will choose my little t-shirt design course video. Okay, and I'm choosing ones that would be related to this particular type of video. And I'm going to add one more thing in here, which would be the subscribe. Right, and I'll just kind of throw that right there. So you can go ahead, what you can do here is just sort of place everything where you want them. Okay, and what's cool is it shouldn't interfere much with what's going on here. So this is actually only going to play for like the last, I don't know, 7 seconds of this video, but as far as I'm concerned, that works for me, and you would save it. Okay, now if you wanted to add a card, this is where you can preview your video. I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there so it doesn't start talking. I don't want to hear an echo. You would go through here and you would listen to what you're talking about during this video. And if there are any relevant points that you were making that you have another video about, this is where you would say add your card. Okay, so let's just say here that, let me see. I am talking at the end of this video about, I don't know why you should subscribe to the channel, okay? And I'm talking about some of the types of videos that I play. So if I wanted to, I can go to the playlist, all right? And maybe I could choose this actual playlist, all right? You can kind of customize the text, and I could say something to the effect of maybe, I don't know, check out this playlist. Let me see. How about more t-shirt design videos, something to that effect, and you would create the card. Okay, and what's really cool about this is you can create as many as you want. You can just kind of go through here. I'll throw in another card, and this time I'll just do a video. Okay, so in this case, it would maybe just be one of the uploads, and it would be, let me see here. Oh, I don't know. Why you need an online business. And it really is a good idea to have an online business. Okay. Looking for inspiration. Why you need an online biz. Okay. And it'll tell you if you've gone through and added too much. I'm not telling you to use the little phrases that I used, but those are just ways that you can go about it. So I've got 2 cards here, all right, and then you would go ahead and you would return to the YouTube studio. But really quick, I just wanted to show you, okay? I'm not quite sure why this particular link, you'd have to link to an approved website, which I did go ahead and link my own website to it. I am not entirely sure why that hasn't gone through yet. It's something I would have to investigate. You can create a poll. You can promote if you have more than one channel. You can, create a card for maybe one of your other channels, in addition, of course, to one of your videos or playlists, okay? When you're done with that, you would return to the YouTube studio. Okay, and you've got them. And this is where you would finish things off. All right. So in this case, I can go back and do any kind of editing that I want to do. All right. But in this case, you would decide, you can either schedule it, you can make it public immediately, but in a nutshell, guys, that is how you upload, add, and, create a YouTube video, and how you go ahead and also add in those end screens and the info cards into your video. I hope you guys found that helpful. And again, if you find videos like this useful, please feel free to subscribe to the channel, like the video, maybe share it with other people that you think this would help. And because I create all kinds of content, whether it's about print on demand, beginners design projects and the ability to do them, especially using all kinds of free tools, and how to do all these little things, like beginners video editing stuff. And I'd like to think that I walk you through things in a nice, clear way. I hope you guys are doing well. And again, if you find stuff like this helpful, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys watching, and until next time, take care.